Unit 731, Japan's Forgotten World War II Atrocities during World War II. While the world focused on gas chambers in Europe and firebombing in the Pacific, something even darker unfolded in occupied China. A secret facility run by the Imperial Japanese Army, officially called the Epidemic Prevention and Water Purification Department of the Kwantung Army. We know it as Unit 731, led by Lieutenant General Shiro Ishii, a microbiologist with a twisted vision. Started in 1932, ramped up in 1936 when Emperor Hirohito signed off. By 1940, a sprawling complex outside Harbun, 150 buildings, 3,000 personnel, labs, crematoriums, prisons. They called prisoners Maruta logs, dehumanized them completely. Mostly Chinese civilians, communists, farmers, women, children, some Russians, Koreans, Mongolians, a handful of Allied POs. The goal: biological and chemical warfare, weaponize disease, test human limits. No rules, no mercy. The core horror: vivisection, surgery on living people. No anesthesia. Why? They claimed drugs would skew the results. Prisoners infected with plague, cholera, anthrax, typhoid, then cut open while conscious. Organs removed one by one to watch disease progression before decomposition set in. Screams ignored. One former member later admitted, "We dissected about 300 human bodies. 2 or 3 hours after infection. Still moving. Thousands died this way. Estimates 3,000 to 12,000 in the facility alone. No survivors from inside the walls. They killed them all to erase evidence. Plague bombs and field tests. Unit 731 didn't stop at the lab. They made plague-infected. Fleas bred by the kilogram, loaded into ceramic bombs. Dropped on cities like Ningbo, Changde. Fleas released into wells, food supplies. Result: outbreaks killing tens of thousands. Estimates run 200,000 to 500,000 dead from these attacks across China. Entire villages wiped out. One survivor from Zhejiang described rotting legs, endless suffering after plague fleas hit. No remorse, just data. Frostbite experiments. Physiologist Yoshimura Hisato obsessed over cold. Prisoners' arms and legs submerged in ice water until frozen solid. Skin iced over. Then struck with a stick. Sounded like hitting wood. Thawed with hot water. Fire, or left to thaw naturally. Tested gangrene, spread, best rewarming methods. They concluded. Water just over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, never above 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Useful knowledge? Maybe. Gained by torturing people to death. Other atrocities more. Forced pregnancies, women infected, then dissected to see fetal effects. Limbs amputated, reattached wrong side to study circulation. Crushed limbs for gangrene data, starvation, dehydration, low pressure, electric shocks, gas chambers on children's hymen, convulsions, rape to test STD transmission. All documented. All for science. Cover-up and aftermath. August 1945. Soviets closing in. Unit 731 killed every remaining prisoner. Burned bodies. Destroyed records. Ishii escaped. Lived quietly in Japan until throat cancer killed him in 1959. The US cut a deal, gave immunity for the data. No trials like Nuremberg. Data fed into American bioweapons programs. Japan denied it for decades. Official acknowledgement. Barely. No real apology. Unit 731 wasn't rogue. It was state-sponsored, systematic, industrial-scale evil. Worse than most. No, because the perpetrators walked free. Pen the victims. Forgotten logs in a forgotten war. The numbers haunt 3,000 plus dissected alive in the compound. Hundreds of thousands dead from plague bombs. And zero justice.